Good morning, cultists. Welcome back to another Unbalanced Breakfast with Cthulhu's. Alright, so in our last episode, we were trying to chase down the last remnants of the war herd of chaos. These assholes have been giving us the slip for the last few episodes, or few episodes? No, for the last few turns, at most, probably. I don't think it was for the last few episodes. But what we do need to do is kind of come up with a plan for what to do after we destroy the war herd of chaos. Because I think once we destroy them, that's pretty much the end of the short campaign. And I kind of want to see if maybe we can actually finish the long campaign victory. So that would be, of course, after we destroy the war herd of chaos. We destroy Britonia. I believe Britonia only has a few settlements remaining. Let me take a look here. They've only have 3 settlements. Okay, so they've got... Where is this? They've got Couron or whatever, which I believe is Heart something? I don't know. Or it could be maybe Tanzanian for place where people take massive dumps because they eat nothing but sausages. And then there's also Bordello and Paravon. Okay. But apparently no one is claiming the Forest of Ardennes. Interesting. Okay, so that's the Bretonians. The other part of that victory condition is the dwarves. They might be a little tough for us to destroy. They are currently at war with the Greenskins, which is great, because we can actually maybe get really cozy and friendly with the Greenskins. We're in a defensive alliance. Kind of wonder if maybe we can make that a military alliance. So let's get a military access thing going on, and then try to form a military alliance. You want us to join your war against the border princes. That's not a military alliance. You do understand what a military alliance means, right? They rejected. Well, fine. Okay, so after we destroy the war herd of chaos, I think what we'll do is we'll try to push the Norska and Wintertooth back a little bit. I don't know if it's really worth it to try to annihilate the Wintertooth and Norska. I think the Norska only have a few settlements. Yes, the Norska only have 3 settlements. 2 of which are located here, right next to our borders. And then the Wintertooth, they're a little bit stronger. They have 14 settlements. Now, is it really worth it to try to hunt down all 14 settlements of the Wintertooth? Got 1 there. I'm assuming they have a few here. I'm guessing that they basically have everything that the Scalings don't have. I don't know. I mean, I guess if we do destroy the Norska and the Wintertooth, then we don't need to worry about securing our northern borders. I don't think the Wintertooth and Norska would ever really attack us of their own volition. If anything, they might try to raid my lands and shit, but I don't think they'll actually be trying to attack us. So maybe we don't need to push that far. Maybe what we'll do is we'll try to push up to Ehrengrad, or I guess up to Troll County, and then we'll secure Northern Oblast, Eastern Oblast, and then we'll just let the Wintertooth be after that. Yeah, we'll let this little river here be the kind of border between us and the Wintertooth. So let's try to secure at least up to about here, and then turn our attention towards the Bretonians, possibly even going after the border princes, just to secure our economy a little bit more, and then maybe we can turn our attention towards the dwarves. Of course, that's a bit of a long game, so I'm not quite sure if I really want to do that, but I guess we should try. Maybe it's a bit of an overkill because I don't know if the dwarves are really that strong. As long as we gang up on them with our, death stacks, I think we should be able to take out much of their military. Alright, Red Duke, continue on your course and colonize Gorsel, please. Although we do have to watch out for our money here. We don't have a lot. So who else needs to move around? Hellman? Do we need to move around Hellman? No. But apparently the scalings are in my territory for some reason. Steinbeck, I don't care. Red Duke, we need to upgrade you. And it seems like the AI has been upgrading you like absolute rubbish. What is this? Ancient Cunning? Darkling Skies? Come on, man. Undying Horde is obviously the way to go. Good grief. Camilla, you are deployed. Great. Sophie, Helen, Adeline, you guys have all had your turns. That's nice. Now let's build up Gorsel. By build up, I of course mean try to repair Gorsel. Should we invest in this? No, let's invest in this. This will give us more money. That sounds good. Now, does anyone else need to move? No, I don't think so. I think we're good to progress. Although I just noticed something. The Bretonians have a surprisingly good attitude towards us. I don't quite understand why. But let's see if maybe we can get a trade agreement with them. Fantastic. Now we could also get a non-aggression pact, but I don't really want to, because eventually we're going to want to declare war against them. Estalia, can we? Yes. Holy shit. Getting a lot of trade agreements with these guys. Of course, we will eventually turn them into a food, so deliver your message. You know, whatever. Border princes? Trade? No? You sack of shit. Fine. Be that way. Let's not trade with the dwarves. We can trade with the Bjornlings? Really? They're Norska though. That's a little weird. I don't know if I really want to be trading with chaos dudes. Alright, I think that's this turn done. Right, commandment. Let's go with Foster Terror. Just to improve the vampiric corruption and also make it develop a little faster. I think that might be a good idea. Dwarves? What do you guys want? What are these guys looking for? We don't have any carrots or tubers here. I'm assuming that's all the dwarves eat. Carrots and tubers, because, you know, they're short and carrots and potatoes grow on the ground. As opposed to growing in the sky. Like, certain types of cheese. No? Am I mistaken here? Does cheese not grow in the sky? Have I been living a lie this whole time? No, I refuse to believe it. Cheese grows in the sky. You know what? AI, just have your fast movement. Good grief. There's way too many of these guys for me to be just driveling on about sky cheese all day. I'm watching you, Wintertooth. I'm watching you. Because I literally have no choice but to watch you. What do the Scalings want? Are they trying to attack us? Okay, Gorsel, let's have you repair that piece of shit. And I believe, Manfred, we have some unfinished business, my friend. But before we do, Sophie, would you like to assassinate this bitch? The bitch was not assassinated. Unbelievable. Alright, Manfred, kill this asshole. What's his name? Ryan Heartstopper. No. You know what? You don't deserve a proper manual fight. You just die. And boom. That's it. We're done, guys. That's it. I'm out. Peace. No, I'm just kidding. We are going to try to do a long campaign. Unless I get bored. Then I will probably just end the series and then move on to something else. Because I really do want to actually play Shadow of War on the channel. And I know my girlfriend's been looking forward to that as well. So, that's her clapping in the background. So, in terms of Shadow War, I don't quite know if I want to live stream it or record it. It might be maybe a combination of the two? I don't quite know, but it doesn't really matter. Should we maybe break down these skeletal walls and then try to build something else? I don't know if it's really all that necessary, but Vanthus, you have a mission, my friend, and that is to populate Caroburg. Good job, Vanthus. Good job. Let's go ahead and repair this shit. And I think... You know what? The Middenland here, considering that there's 3 settlements, we can actually turn this into our kind of front lines type place where we build a lot of our troops. That might not be a bad idea. But anyways, let's go ahead, and I believe we were planning on moving our Banshees into these territories to defend them from the Bretonnians uncorrupting shit, and also to help with the corruption and shit. So Adeline, you are our best Banshee. Should we have you assassinate this bitch? Let's do it. Give it a try. If you can't, that's fine. Nice. Wait, he's only wounded though. Adeline, you could have done a better job. You could have actually killed him, but no. Oh no, that looks bad. I think we might actually need to get the Red Duke moving down to Bordello, because there might be an imminent rebellion. So let's have you do a forced march and try to... Okay, so you're gonna be taking attrition through there. So you basically want you to get through that province in 1 turn. Yeah, let's try to do that. And you know what? Next turn you should be able to. But maybe before you get to Bordello, visit these ancient battle sites or... What the... No! You sack of shit! No, Red Duke, you dumbass. That's not what I wanted. Wait, actually... it seems like these guys aren't really going to be taking much attrition. So you know what? That's fine. It's not ideal, but it's fine. Vanthus, you've already settled. Miwino, let's let you recuperate a little bit. Maybe we should have you go to Middenheim. No, you know what? Recuperate in Weissmund, and then we'll have you move over to Middenheim, take Salzenmund, and then Dieterschaffen. I think that's a good idea. We're actually making a lot of money. This is awesome. Okay, so where were we? Manfred, you need to move up here to attack the Norska. You will, of course, get the help of Helman Gorst. And Helman, let's have you take up Gazem Nagash. Fantastic. Now, who else needs to have their turn? Miwino, you're resting. Helman, you're waiting for Manfred. We can actually have you take Castle von Rauken. Although, if we move you now... Actually, you know what? We'll still gain public order even if you do move out of here. And we can get started on Castle von Rauken sooner rather than later. Sure, let's do that. Alright, man. Colonize that place, and you can just wait until you recuperate with your troops before we have you march on towards Erengrad. That's good. Now, Vanthus, I think what I'm gonna have you do is I'm gonna have you go over to the Brass Keep and try to colonize that so that we have this province, the Highland, recaptured. In the meantime, I think, let's see if perhaps we can't. What about Tempelhof? Okay, Tempelhof, we can build some shit. Let's go ahead and upgrade the Haunted Mill and I guess build a charnel pit. Yeah, we want to make this into a secondary military industrial complex. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Otherwise, I don't know if there's much else we can really do right now. Okay, I think we're done here. So let's just... Nope, apparently Middenland requires a commandment. So let's foster terror. Yeah, get this chaos noise out of here. Come on, guys. We're done with this chaos bullshit. Dwarves, stand your ground. Stop harassing the hell out of my orcish friends. Although our relationship is a little tenuous, isn't it? It's not exactly... What do you want, Wood Elves? You want us to join your war against the Bretonnians? No, I don't think so, buddy boy. No, not until we're in a better position, because right now the former Musion lands are rather undefended, so I'd rather not risk the wrath of the Bretonnians. Scalings. Apparently the Bjornlings are dead now. Good for them. An age of peace. As the final breath is torn shrieking from the last warriors of chaos, the silence of the grave descends upon the world. The broken corpses littering the battlefield lie motionless, their futile struggles over. Death is the only victor here. So you mean we won, cause we're the undead. The stillness is broken. A chill wind rises, heavy with the taint of the eternal tomb, blows upon the tatters of the once proud banners now trampled into the mud, and the feathers of the carrion birds as they gorge upon the fallen. Such is the way of the world. Great lords, arrogant in the strength of their arms, vie with each other for dominance, oblivious to the fact that death, patience, and inexorable waits for all living things. Oh, death, patient and inexorable, waits for all living things. Even as many raise their eyes to a golden future, there are those who wish to make the first move and seize it for themselves. The shield of civilization, which turned aside the deadly thrust of chaos, is now a heavy and cumbersome thing. Those who cast it aside first will be quickest with their blades, a knife in the back being the surest of all. Comrades who stood shoulder to shoulder on the field of battle now step apart and take each other's measure. Alliances begin to unravel, and the storm clouds gather once more. And imminent rebellion. So apparently the Age of Peace doesn't really mean much to the rebellious bastards. Fantastic. Okay, Red Duke, make your way down to Bordello. And can you start recruiting troops? Holy shit, Oli, you can. And I just closed my window. I don't know how that happened. I apologize for that. Alright, let's get a Terrorgeist. Let's get a Blood Knight. Let's get a Vargulf. Let's get a Black Coach. Let's get a Mortis Engine. Let's get some Vargeists. And let's get a Cairnwraith. No. Before we do that, why do we have 2 corpse cards? We don't need 2 corpse cards. Just get 1 good corpse card. And then let's also get some... We can't. I was kind of hoping that we get 2 Cryptors, but fine. Alright, so we basically spent all our money on making the Red Duke's army stronger. Great. Vanthus, you can just chill out. Miwino, let's have you transfer over to Middenheim now that you are fully reinforced. And maybe we'll actually get Miwino to repopulate the Brass Keep. Or maybe it's not that big of a deal. Sophie, can you deal with this asshole, please? 31% chance. I believe in you. Success. I mean, you've only managed to wound him, but still. Success. Vanthus, I want you to go over to Castle von Rauken. Wait until Helman here feels a little better about his situation, and then move on towards the Norska together with Helman. I don't want you to accidentally get waylaid by anyone or nothing, so, yeah. Okay, what else can we do in the meantime? Any politicking, maybe? Probably not. Greenskins? Hey guys, do you want to maybe... No, they don't want to do a military alliance anymore. Dang nabbit. Maybe we can actually have the Wood Elves try to... You know what? The Wood Elves have been completely useless. I've tried asking them for help with like the Norska and the Wintertooth and shit, and all they did was just sit there, sipping their wine, or whatever the fuck elves do, maybe eating acorns and shitting all over leaves and crap. Just completely ignoring my plight. So you know what, Wood Elves? I don't want your help. You guys can go suck an egg. You dick nuts. Greenskins? You guys have been struggling against the Top Knots for a very long time. I don't understand how you're struggling so much against the Top Knots. They're like fairly weak, are they not? I know they're just like savage orcs or whatever, but... And of course there is a rebellion in Bordello. A great migration comes to our borders, demanding shelter from larger threats abroad. Do we let them cross into our territory or turn them away? Now, if we could mitigate the public order malice, I would. But I kind of don't think we can right now. We have a lot of places that are in open rebellion and shit. So, well, namely, starting with Bordeaux here. Okay, let's have you... what do we want? I think we definitely need a couple of crypt horrors. I don't know if we really need these skeleton warriors, so we'll just disband those guys. We'll get some skeleton spearmen. And I think maybe we'll get some more blood knights. Yeah, sure. Hex wraiths? No, let's get some grave guards too. We got one more space. Kind of thinking maybe we'll go with... I mean, we could go with another crypt. No, let's go for a Cairn Wraith. It's just a shame that we don't have more. Red Duke, take this bitch out. You can do it. I believe in you. You know what? I don't think we need to manually take this over. And I apologize for the possibility that this episode might not actually have a fight. So I guess that kind of sucks. But the next few episodes might be a little tame in comparison, unfortunately, because well, it's going to be mostly us trying to build back our economy and all that shit. Getting ready for war. And Piggy, you have leveled up. Let's get you... Earthling. Sure, let's make you a human being, or whatever. Now, we could actually take Salzenmund. I don't think we can actually make our way over to the Brass Keep immediately. If we do this, we should be able to take the Brass Keep next turn. So sure, let's do that. And I believe we can raise some dead. Whoa, you have 2 Vargulfs. Holy crap. I don't think we need 2 Vargulfs. Let's... what do we want? Cairn Wraiths? Against the Norska? I don't know if that's such a good idea. Maybe we'll just get more Grave Guard and shit. Sure, that's fine. Kind of want to give one of these Vargulfs away to another army though, but I guess it doesn't really matter. Okay, sorry, not Miwin, Manfred and Helman. You guys are now ready to rumble. If we take Wolfenburg, that will let us get a little closer to Erengrad without taking much attrition, right? So okay, let's take Wolfenburg with Helman here. Fantastic.
Most pleasing.
Helman, that was too much information. I don't want to know what pleases you, okay? You sick son of a bitch. Manfred, go ahead, next to Wolfenburg, so that you guys can protect each other. And Sophie, I want you to scout out Erengrad. Erengrad is not currently occupied. Wolfric appears to be over in Norden. So Sophie, go over to Norden to maybe keep an eye on this son of a bitch. Okay, once Helman is fully reinforced, or maybe not even. Maybe not even. We could actually have Helman go over to Miwino, and then... Okay, we'll see how far Helman can move in the next turn. I think that's about all we can do. Actually, Vanthus, why don't you go over to Middenheim, now that you're fully reinforced. Fantastic. Let's get a Cursed Fields. And that's about all we can do with this turn. Because we have run out of money. Because we've been so busy reinforcing shit and all that crap. Greenskins, I really hope you guys do well against the dwarves. Because if you guys manage to weaken the dwarves, that means that we can swoop in to crush their puny little dwarven skulls and rip their beards off and wipe our asses with them. Which might actually be really scratchy. I don't know if you guys have ever wiped your ass with a human beard, but it is not worth it, believe me. It costs a ton, Like, you think 3-ply is expensive? No, no, no. Human beard toilet paper is so much worse. And Zavastra in Southern Oblast is... Wait, what? I didn't even realize this was a mission, but okay. Apparently Camilla has gained a restless spirit. Brutal business, which increases weapon damage for all armies of all factions. Whoa. That sounds pretty cool. Camilla, I'll have you finish off your Restorer. Actually, speaking of Restorer... No, that's not really gonna benefit Hellman that much. Okay, Miwino, let's... Sure, why don't you take the Brass Keep? That's good. Province secured. So let's go ahead and get a new commandment in Hochland. We'll go ahead and repair the Brass Keep. Fantastic. Hellman, let's actually have you glow... No, let's have you go over here. The reason I'm having you do that is because I want you to merge your armies, or merge your troops, and then start... Yeah. Miwino can give you one of his Vargolfs. Otherwise, you will need a Mortis Engine and a couple of Crypt Horrors. Actually, Miwino can give you one of his. We could even just merge what Miwino has and then try to reinforce Miwino instead. But, it's fine. Get a Mortis Engine, get a Crypt Horror. And let's also get a Hex Wraith. Yeah, that's good for now. Miwino can give you some of his, and then he can instead raise some more of his stuff. Or maybe we should just merge. We'd actually be losing out on a lot of troops here, so maybe not. Manfred, you can just chill out in Wolfenburg for now. Yeah, help out with the thing there, and let's increase the growth rate. Middenheim. We can get a Forester Shack, improve our economy even more. Fantastic. And Red Duke, I'm actually going to have you try to take Jism Place, whatever the hell this place is called. It might not actually be pronounced Jism Place, but that's how I read it. Alright, let's have you get to the border of this place, and then next turn we'll have you take Jism Land, and then Castle Artois, and then Angleton or whatever. I don't understand why the Bretonians just don't take this for themselves. They are actually dangerously close to open rebellion. And let's go with a... Sure, Brackish Pawn. Whatever the hell that is. I think that's about it. Yeah, it's a lot of Empire expansion. But I think we're okay. I think the vampiric corruption in a lot of our provinces are at a level where we're okay to expand at this rate that we're expanding. Might be a little fast, but I think we'll be fine. Yeah, especially since we have a lot of troops. They can go to wherever the hell they need to go to. Oh shit, I forgot to keep tabs on Wolfric with Sophie or Helen or Adeline or whoever the fuck is over there. Yeah, I get it. I see you, Wolfric. Apparently we've gained a crone. Ah, Sophie, that's who you are. Block army or assassinate? I say maybe neither, since we don't really need to. I mean, we could have her do something just to, you know, level her up, but I don't think that's all that necessary. Tarnished Gold Shaft. Oh, hell yes. Fantastic. Okay, Hellman, I want you to play a little switcheroo with Miwino. And yes, you can take one of his Crypt Horrors. What would you be giving him? I don't know if I really want you to give him anything. But you can't take... Okay, fine. Give him one of your zombies, I suppose. Just so that we have equal numbers and all that
My
shit.
puppet starts.
And you could actually get an unholy lodestone corpse card.
My cruelty knows
Sure,
no
let's do that. Let's get an unholy lodestone corpse card. What else can you get? What else do we want you to get? Maybe grave guards? Maybe we'll have Miwino do that instead. Don't know if we really need a lot of Felbats and whatnot. I think we just have way too many, like, smatterings of various, unit types here. Not sure. Let's actually get Miwino another... Cairn Wraith, no. I don't think a Cairn Wraith is gonna be all that useful against Norska. I think... Graveguard? No, what's... Okay, anti-large. We need some spearmen. I think we need some spearmen. Kind of a lackluster choice, I realize, but... still. Great. Miwino, for level 25, let's get you... Aura of Dark Majesty, I guess? Increase your aura size? I don't know if that's the best choice. It doesn't really matter. Vanthus, I'm going to have you try to support Manfred and, possibly Miwino. Yeah, you know what? Let's actually send Miwino to help out, Manfred, rather than, Hellman. Because I think Hellman... We can actually have Hellman just go around, collecting, or settling colonies and whatnot. Maybe that's a good idea, maybe it's not. I don't know. What else can we upgrade in the meantime? We can upgrade Fort Obstetrics. Yeah, sure, I guess. Or is there somewhere better that we can upgrade? Maybe Marienburg. Let's upgrade this place. Sure. Apparently it's an economic powerhouse. So we'll invest in that. And then we'll also invest in... There? Sure, Karelberg. That sounds good. Alright, well, I'm gonna take a break here and come back tomorrow to expand our empire even more. And we will try to stick to our original plan of just moving up to... Where was this? Northern Oblast, Troll Country, and Eastern Oblast. And then we'll try to seek peace with the Norskas and the Wintertooths. Just keep them contained to this frozen area. Yeah, we'll kick them out of here. I think that'll be fine. Possibly, but we'll see. Alright, so for now, thanks for watching and have a good breakfast.